welcome back everyone. Super excited because today we are displaying what a lot of you guys have constantly requested. We want to upgrade our pressure washer accessories, and we've done that. And this is actually going to a customer as of today. He ordered the full pressure washer upgrade, that's what I call it, kit. He bought himself a Bennett Reed, and so this is the pressure hose. I think this is the star of the actual setup, the stubby gun with built-in swivel. Amazing. This is a game changer when you use this. And then this is our in-house wand or lance, depending on what you want to call it. And we've got, this is a 600mm. It comes with the pin, comes with the coupler, and then we sell it with a host of the various nozzles, but the customer just wanted the 40 degree because he does have other nozzles as well. And the way this stuff fit into one another, I mean, let's quickly just and also the nice part is this wand over here actually has this rubber stopper. So what happens, it kind of safeguards before this part here touches the actual body. This will come in contact first, so quite nice. Nice little feature, has its place. And then obviously you've got your mold here where you can just hold it. The stubby gun obviously has the lock here. This is just a 3/8 coupler. Next up, we've got the pressure hose. This is a 10 meter. We do get it in 20 meters as well. However, I've actually advised my customers, I'm advising you guys as well. The 20 meter, whilst it's nice, it covers a longer area, obviously. It can become a bit cumbersome, especially if it's a 3/8 size. It becomes a bit tough to put back in place to roll it up. Where a 20 meter will come in handy is if you do have a hose reel. So that I would definitely recommend. If you do have that, get yourself a 20 meters. If you're just going to be using it on your pressure washer, 10 meter is more than sufficient, especially if you place the pressure cleaner in front of the car. There'll be more than enough space for you to go around it, go to the other side. Even if it's a super long car, remember cars generally, the length is between 4 and 5 meters, and then obviously your longer cars like trucks and buses, they now will be 6, 7, 8 meters. So a 10 meter will be sufficient to do the front of the car, the side of the car, and the back of the car with ease. So yeah, as you can see, I opened it up just to have a look. I haven't yet used this machine, so we're going to test it today, where I'm going to fit the hose pipe onto the pressure cleaner. We're going to connect everything, and we'll see exactly how it works. Let's get into it. This is the stubby pressure gun that we sell, and then this is the stock gun that comes with the pressure cleaner. You can hear plastic, that's metal. Hopefully you guys can see inside there. This whole construction over here, let me get out of the way. This whole construction from here right up until here is metal. The only metal part here is, I've actually opened this up many times, there's a little metal part here that actually joins this plastic housing on here. And then just the way this thing feels, the way you want to use it, it's not nice. I know it's much of muchness, but once you use, once you move over to something like this and you go back to this, you understand, the difference in terms of how it feels. But more importantly, this is the actual more important part. It's the way in how it works, the way it actually distributes the water or releases it. This just does a far better job. Also, you can actually use these fittings, the pressure hose, with the gun, with the lance. You can use warm water or hot water. This, not recommended. I think they do have here, they say max. Yeah, so there it shows max degrees is maximum temperature. Let's see if you guys can see it over there. Focuses on itself. I think you picked it up if I'm not mistaken, 60 degrees. And then on this bad boy, maximum degrees in terms of Celsius, 150. So you're not going to be able to see it. I don't know if you guys can zoom in there. But yeah, 60 degrees versus 150 degrees, and that is Celsius. Massive, massive, massive difference. So this, okay. So the starting point here, guys, is definitely this here. It's the M22 fitting. Where's those? Okay. So as you guys can see, this here, this is the stock standard nylon hose. This here is your M22. So M22 stands for the diameter of this, the in between here. All right. And then this here is either an M14 or an M15. Now, Benadryl along with Ryobi, Schultz, they make use of an M22, but a 15 mil, which is this one over here. This is a 15 mil. And then you get an M22 14 mil. So you have to make sure that when you do this upgrade, you have to know what machine, what M22, the inner diameters it makes use of. Like I said, I know the Benadryl is a 15 mil. Please don't do that where you're going to buy a 14 mil, fit it on here. I mean, that will go in, it will fit in there. You guys can see. The problem is it's going to leak. And then what happens is, because there's going to be constant leakage of the water, the machine is going to constantly prime. It's constantly going to hunt, you know. And then what that means is these retail-based units, the motor's going to give in much more quicker. So you don't want to do that. So make sure you use the correct diameter, M22, 14 mil or 15 mil. So this goes back in there. So we're going to fit the M22. And seriously, guys, it's really just that easy. So once we have that connected, let me just quickly take this off. And so there, the pressure hose is connected to the pressure cleaner. And here we're going to connect the pressure gun to the pressure hose. Let's quickly just connect a nozzle, and the next scene will be me having connected the hose pipe to this, so we can just make sure everything is fine. So one of the first things I always recommend, especially with a brand new machine, before you do anything, just get out all the air, and the hose pipe is connected, so no leaks whatsoever. We don't want that. Okay, now we can actually put on the machine. Sorted. And let's quickly connect the wand or the lance, depending on what you want to, how you want to pronounce it. Perfect, no leaks again. And let's quickly put the foam can attached to it. I've got the Snowy Wash on there, that's why it's so nice and thick. I'll put links in the description box below for you guys if you want to order. If you haven't already done so, do yourself a favor, order it. I promise you won't regret it. pH neutral, can be used on any surface. PPF, matte, gel, 2K, single stage, ceramic coated, wax, any surface you want, you can use it on. Super, super, super concentrated. You can go right up until 1 in 50 if you want to, but if you want super thick foam, you go 1 in 10, maybe 1 in 15. Anything lower, like a 1 in 9, is a bit too much. Even a 1 in 5, that's just a waste. And then I want to show you guys, generally, when you have your pressure cleaner attached, this, you can't do that. With this you can, with the built-in swivel. It allows you to rotate so irrespective of what's happening with the pressure hose, you'll be able to move the gun, and you're going to have that maneuverability that you need when you're cleaning like intricate places like underneath the car, the wheels, the wheel wells, engine bay. So nice to have. Again, no leaks. So when you do buy it, you're going to get the gun fully assembled with the quick connect and with the quick connect here. And then obviously this is a separate purchase, but I mean, we do sell it as a kit as well. So when you buy the wand, it comes with the pin, as I mentioned before, and the actual coupler here as well. Again, you guys can see free movement. So yeah, I'm super excited. I know the customer is going to be excited. He's been looking forward to this. If you have any questions, you guys can email us info@mdworkshop.co.za or comment down in the comment section below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. You guys can go buy. Most of these items will be listed on the websites. That is www.mdworkshop.co.za, where you'll be able to buy this as a kit, or you can buy it individually as well. Stuff like the lance, the nozzle, the pressure gun, the hose, the couplers. So, or again, you can buy it as a kit. So I'll put links in the description box below for you guys to go check it out. But yeah, I'm super excited. This thing works so nicely, I promise you guys. I know I'm rambling on about it, but it really is a nice upgrade. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions, comment down in the comment section below. If you haven't already done so, please consider clicking that subscribe button, then hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my future uploads. And as always, guys, and most importantly to you and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.